Back live. As frightening as that is, here I am. So, I promised to share info on the Great Reset, right? Okay, so let me rewind here and tell you a little story because, shocker, that's what I love to do. All right, so uh, about 3 months ago or somewhere in there, um, we were running ads for a couple of different customers, and we found out in the course of running these ads. So, um, our process is largely based on feedback, right? Are we running ads? Are we getting the right people? Or are they converting? And so, getting that feedback to make sure that what we're doing is actually providing the right people, right? So we were working on that, and we'd been running ads for a few months, and we finally got some feedback. And at the time, one of our customers is actually, although I don't recommend this, was actually sort of pitting one agency against another. And I was like, that's fine, totally no problem. I know with our process that we are going to beat the results, and I have zero concerns about our deliverability. Turns out we were the non or the very low performing agency, and the other agency was killing it. And that was like, that struck a whole lot of imposter syndrome and reset and like, what the fuck am I doing wrong? And like all these things that, just kind of make you go, wait a minute, hold on. That's not, not what I expected. Right. Um, and and so that actually kind of caused me to just kind of press pause on everything. So add to that the fact that I'm very much like a eat your own dog food kind of thing, right? And like what we do for people provides a sense of um like constant support because we're constantly coming up with here's the topics and here's what we're going to do and then we're going to repurpose it and turn it into content that's engaging, and then we're using some of that to create ads. And our whole process, like it mixes the traffic trifecta, right? And it mixes SEO, um, free traffic stuff with, I have to do it in a triangle because that's how it's, so apparently it's the only way I can visualize this, but free traffic with social media content and paid, and all three of those things work together to create the traffic trifecta, which gives you a whole lot better qualified leads who are warmed up and much more ready to convert, so they convert easier and it lowers your cost, right? Completely ideal. Has been in practice for many years until just a few months ago. And that's when I'm like, what happened? Like legit, what happened? Is our entire formula of the traffic trifecta messed up? And so that was question number one. Question number two was, um, oh, I'm not even like, honestly, to be fair, if I went and looked up formula done online to say, would I hire this company? I wouldn't hire them. I would not hire us because we were not doing the same thing that we do for other customers. We're like, here's all you have to do. And then we aren't doing it. So hard pause, I guess, on everything else that we're doing social media wise. And then in addition, I'm like, if we're going to restart this, we're restarting it and we're leading ourselves first. We're following exactly everything that we do for customers. So I know this exactly works. And then thirdly is that for anybody who knows me or has actually followed our brand around for a while, um, I love purple, and and about a year ago, we kind of reset to blurple. So kind of a mix of blue and purple. And, I was like, well, our avatar really is much more masculine. We needed to lead with these masculine things and stuff. And so I had a mentor who challenged me recently to say, is that really your avatar? Like, who do you really want to work with? And at the time, I was basing our avatar on the people that we were working with instead of doing the work, like doing the hard work of avatar work. Who do I want to work with? What do I want this relationship to look like? And so I just said, you know what, this is too overwhelming. There's too many things for me to like think about and look at the same time. So I literally pushed pause, reset, reboot, whatever you want to call it, on the business and said, nope, I'm going to take a couple of weeks and really look at this introspectively. Who are the people who we want to work with? how are we going to change other people's lives in what we're doing? And I know this sounds like a total crock of shit, but honestly, like it's the truth. And looking really, really hardcore at what are the qualities in the people that we want to work with. What are the hard must haves? And what are the like no pass go that will not work? I'm not going to work with those people. And coming at it not from who we're currently working with, but from a standpoint of who do I want to help? So that was one thing. Secondly, how do I create a repeatable system that works in my own business as well as all of our customers, and something that we can teach so that other people can have the same result? And thirdly, does that concept work? And does it create um, those? Does it create the results that we have seen? Right. So how have things shifted? So basically that's what I did. I started with our avatar and I said, okay, who are the people that we want to work with? And like I don't even have this pulled up here, but I probably could and share. But what it really comes down to is, I can summarize it very easily. So what we want to work, what we want to do, like I really feel like this. Um, what I do is tech and it's creative and it's storytelling and it's connecting people to people using technology as this sort of bridge. And what we're talking about is getting leads for businesses online, but really what we're really talking about is connecting people to people. And I do have a talent for doing that and a talent for getting creative and finding creative ways of like pulling those stories out of people, of creating those authentic moments, of being of making sure that the elements of the things that you believe in and your own core values and the things that push your buttons, good or bad, right? Those are the things people resonate with, right? And so that's what I know we're good at, and I haven't been doing it for myself. Ugh. So anyway, so I looked at how am I going to actually change the world? Like, what's my purpose in life? What's the meaning of everything? But for reals, like, what am I here to do? It's very much of a matter of I'm here to help other people uh, do the things that they're really great at, like elevate other businesses and get them to success. And that makes me happy. Getting other people success totally makes me happy. And I feel like that's the place that we're in. And so, how do I help more people? And who are the people that I exactly want to help? Well, I want to help the people who are in this to change the world, their community, someone's life for the better. Not just like I'm chasing the money so I can retire, right? Like actually in this to literally to change the world. And like, can't we all just be friends? I know it sounds so hokey, but like that's literally the people that we want to work with. Number one rule, cannot be an asshole. Like I won't do it anymore. I've been doing this for too long and not gonna happen. So really had to define out who our avatar is. And it turns out that the people that fit in that are the coaches, the service providers that really want to make a difference in the world and who actually give a shit about it and like not like they really want to make a difference and help people, but they're in it for the mission, right? So a lot of that, the what the world calls heart-centered coaches, right? So we're on board on that train, which means back to point number two, the reason that we're getting away from Blurple is because the avatar research for that, boy, this camera is just like all over the place, right? It's kind of weird. I wonder if I can do a little dance and it'll like follow me. Anyway, squirrel moment. So the people that the people that kind of fit that avatar, much softer than the branding we are going for. Like I love Formula One. It's my passion. I love cars and fast things and all the fun stuff like that. But it doesn't mean that our brand has to be hard, driving, aggressive and all these things. Like in order to really fit the people that we want to help, there needs to be a much more soft, approachable kind of tone. So, hey, back to rebranding, but really, rebranding not just in terms of color, but like how are we going to talk about us? And I'm fully embracing all things car, all things me. I'm not going to care if I drop an F bomb, if whatever, because that's just how I am. So that's it. I said, you know what? I'm done. I'm done pretending like you're supposed to act this way. You're supposed to do this. You can't do this. You have to sell like this. You have like whatever, like fuck all that. I'm done. I'm done. I just want to be me. And so that's part of the reset is I'm like, no, man, this is my game. Like this is how I want to operate. This is who I want to work with, and this is the business that I want to build. So I feel like so much strength in saying that, which means also we're going back to purple because I love purple, baby, and it fits with our avatar, right? Now, as for the eating my own dog food and doing the thing that we sell to other people, so we pressed reset on that. We said, like, if you go look at our social, we have literally been posting like blank boxes for weeks, right? It's kind of funny, actually. So we're resetting all of it. We're doing different graphics, we're doing different kinds of CTAs, and we're changing all of the stuff up because of rule number three, or not rule number three, but point number three, which is the method that we're doing. Did it stop working? Does it not work? And I spent a long time digging through social media marketing world, um, ad world, going through what the gurus are talking about, like looking at the trends, the forward trends, the things that have changed and stuff like that. And what we found out is that there's been, like, there always are shifts in the algorithms and the way things kind of work, right? And like, oh, you got to catch up with that and play that game. And but really what it's down to is the same thing that it's been for like ever in a year, which is put good content online, be authentic, like be real and authentic, and just share you, because people want to do business with people that they trust. And so it's always about good content. It's always about connecting to humans as humans. And it's about making that path as simple as possible. And however that plays into all the tech and all the algorithms and all the whatever crap that you want to believe in, or get all wrapped up in, what it really comes down to is just like having good content, telling stories, and connecting with humans. So that part has not changed. Now, how we are using that content to find the right leads and pull them online, we just had to make a few shifts in how we were, kind of targeting, based off of videos and stuff. But like it gets into a lot of tech stuff. But anyway, so we've retooled and retested, and now we're looking at, instead of kind of basing solely off of video, we're basing off of more human engagement, and we're targeting audiences based off of human engagement, which means our engaging content comes from repurposed content, which comes from our original core video, which still has to have good stories. Like, what gets you fired up? What what do you love? What do you hate? What are other people in the industry doing that drive you crazy? What are the things that you're doing, and how are you different? It's pulling stories out of you, but stories that are actually relating to people, because throw some controversial topic out and every single person, opinions are like buttholes, right? I'm just going to say it. Opinions are like assholes. Everyone's got one. So sharing that opinion, absolutely sharing that opinion. So that is my job, is to help create that initial content that's going to be repurposable, to be able to work with the online traffic cops, to be able to make your social media go up, to be able to make your ad costs go down, and make your leads grow so that your business can grow, so that you can actually go out and change the world like you're supposed to change the world. And we're the ones kind of supporting you behind the scenes, right? So that in a nutshell is what I'm doing with our hard reset. So it was a whole lot of, hold on, wait, imposter syndrome. Is this working? Fear of failure, fear of, oh my God, did I just create a business that is like not going to succeed? Or what does this look like? Okay, no, we're on the right track. Now, how do we get ourselves on the same track? Because we need to be doing what we're doing for our customers. And who are our customers? And are we serving them right? And are we saying, is our messaging, is our coloring, is our core values, oh, like, are we all in alignment? And so, um, we have a website that I hate because it's like 5 years old. We have very little social following because I haven't paid any attention to our own stuff. So this is our reset. We are starting all new content, all new. I mean, it's the same kind of teaching stuff. We're just repackaging it, right? We've upgraded our packaging. It's gonna be awesome. So, so yeah, that is my reset. And I started doing a video diary like a month ago when all this started, just to be able to talk through the overwhelming nature of what was happening and what I was seeing and how I was going to get through it. And really taking a look at, like, okay, what are the points that I need to focus on? What are the things that matter? Um, and kind of almost like just almost like a daily diary to help me even keep myself straight and keep myself on task and not spiral into like some sort of freak out mode. Now I still had my pity parties for sure, because sometimes you just need to have them, right? But reaching out for help and what do you think about this? And what do you think about this? And so I'm super stoked because not only did we retool our process, and I know that it's based on strategies that experts are currently using, doing the exact same kinds of things. So I'm completely confident that this is all going to fall in line. We're testing with ourselves first. And uh, coming out with our new modified branding, to really talk directly to, we know who our avatar is, who we want to work with, and that's who we're talking to. And then also, like, if it's my mission to help other businesses succeed, and we're focusing on heart-centered coaches and service providers, if it's my mission to help them succeed, how can I help more of them without it being just a done for you program? And so, we've looked at how other people are doing done with you kind of services and how they're packaging it. So you can get in, you get out, you get the results, and you can move on and only have to DIY a small portion of it. So that is a new beta program that we have coming out this month. I am very excited. We're going to be doing a 3-day workshop, where I'm literally going to bring people in. We're going to record a session, and then our team, will be actually be creating ads from that content and creating social media content. So in 3 days, you're going to walk in, record your content, and walk away 3 days later with ads running. And then we're actually going to manage the ads for the first 2 weeks, those super crucial areas. And then after the 2 weeks, we're actually going to hand it off, and you will know what we adjusted, why we adjusted it, what we found about your audience, what kind of results came from these kinds of things. So to know what numbers to look for in metrics, so that you actually have a firm hold on moving forward, how to use these very simple ads for your own tweaks. Hey, look at that. You get to see my entire office, messy as it is. Pretty awesome, right? Anyway, so yeah, it's like a done with you, because you're gonna walk away with ads, but you'll know how to maintain them. You're gonna walk away with a whole bunch of social content, but you're gonna know how to post it and use it. And kind of ongoing support going forward. So I'm very, very excited about this done with you program we're bringing out. In addition to actually getting our website reworking, getting social media launched the way it's supposed to, doing the same things that we do for our customers so we can show the results for ourselves. And it feels like we're definitely back on track. And it's been a hard, humble lesson. Um, but I think it's important to kind of look like, is this business still in alignment? And I think, like, it's been a really good lesson for me. Is it still in alignment with me, with my own core values? Am I still serving the people I want to? And are we still serving ourselves? So, anyway, there we go. That's why reboot, reset. And starting tomorrow, we have some new look and some new things kind of coming out. And as of next week, our very first reboot episode. And I'm going to be diving into little AI, little chat GPT experiment live on the episode. So hope you enjoy. And I'd love to hear if you've had to kind of press reset on your business at all recently. Love to hear it. Add in the comments. And hope you guys all enjoy. See you later.